Good morning, students. How are you? Hope that you are fine. I am also fine by the grace of Allah. I am Muhammad Ibrahim, lecturer in chemistry, Milestone College, Uttara Dhaka. Dear students, we have already started the class and you have seen the first class of chemistry. Today, I will show you the second class of chapter 1. So, all of you see that this is the chemistry book you have already seen. So, again I am showing this is the chemistry book. I think all of you have got the book. Now, everybody see that in the first phase there is a contents. There are 12 chapters in the book. So, our first chapter is chapter 1, concepts of chemistry. So, now the mark distribution, altogether 100 marks, 50 marks creative questions and 25 marks MCQ multiple choice questions and practical 25 marks, altogether hundreds. Then you will see the lab class. We have the laboratory. In the laboratory you will see the practical class in the lab. Our lab teacher will show you the practical. Okay, now in the second lecture of the first chapter. Okay, dear students, today we will discuss chemistry chapter 1. The name of the chapter is concepts of chemistry. Dear students, from today's lesson you will be able to understand what is photosynthesis, about heavy metals, about the experiment of ammonium chloride, safe dresses used in laboratory, and different hazard substances, their sign, symbol and explanation, and their identifying risk. Okay, dear students, let us start the lesson. So, today we will start with the photosynthesis. The process by which plants collect their own food from the sunlight in presence of chlorophyll is called photosynthesis. Now there is a reaction, carbon dioxide plus water in presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. From the sunlight plants collect the food, that is glucose plus oxygen plus water. Okay, now if I balance the reaction, here will be 6 carbon dioxide, then 12 oxygen, water, then it is 6 oxygen, 6 water. Now if we count the number of atoms in the left side and number of atoms in the right side will be equal. No. Now dear students, again I am telling what is photosynthesis. The process by which plants collect their own food from the sunlight in presence of chlorophyll is called photosynthesis. So here chlorophyll is needed. Then from the sunlight, plants collect their own food. So I have written the reaction also. It is carbon dioxide, water in presence of chlorophyll from the sunlight. Then it is getting glucose, oxygen and water. Okay, then now everybody will see how plants collect the food from the sunlight in presence of chlorophyll. Okay. Okay, students, now heavy metals. Now, what is heavy metal? The metals whose density is more than 5 gram per centimeter cube are called heavy metals. Okay, these are arsenic, symbol As, then chromium, Cr, then lead, plumbum, then cadmium, Cd, etc. Okay, see that I have written what is heavy metal. The metal whose density is more than 5 gram per centimeter cube are called heavy metals. So these are arsenic, symbol is As. Then chromium, symbol Cr. Then lead, symbol Pb. Pb, that means it is the Latin name is plumbum. From that Pb is written. Then cadmium, Cd, etc. So these are the heavy metals. When they come contact with air, air is polluted. And when they come in touch with water, then water is polluted. And when they enter the human body, then they harm the human body. Okay, these are heavy metals and they are harmful for our body. So they pollute the air, water, and also if they enter the human body, then we are harmful for that by these metals. Okay, students, now there is an experiment dissolving ammonium chloride in water. Okay, now see that I have made a table. In the one column I have written quantity of dissolved ammonium chloride in water and temperature of the solution. If we take some ammonium chloride in a beaker, then we will put the amount of ammonium chloride, then we see the temperature. We will see that if the ammonium chloride is taken, gradually the increasing of ammonium chloride, the temperature is going down one by one. Okay, now everybody know the formula of ammonium chloride is NH4Cl. It is the ammonium chloride. So first of all, there is no quantity, then temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. That means at 25 degrees Celsius this experiment is started. So if I take 5 gram ammonium chloride, so temperature will raise down 20 degree, come down 20 degrees Celsius. Then if I take 10 gram ammonium chloride, the temperature will be 15 degree Celsius. Then if I take 15 gram ammonium chloride, that the temperature will down 10 degree Celsius. So this is an experiment. For doing the experiment, you have to consider some points. First of all, you have to write the name of the experiment, then required materials for this experiment, a beaker, some ammonium chloride, then for measuring the temperature, thermometer. These are the required instruments. Then we will start the working procedure, how the experiment is to be done. There are some working procedure that to be done one by one. Then observation. So what we observe? We have observed that when there is no ammonium chloride, the temperature was 25 degrees Celsius. When I increase the ammonium chloride in the beaker, the temperature of the solution is coming down. For 5 gram it is 20 degrees Celsius, for 10 gram it is 15 degrees Celsius, from 15 gram it is 10 degree Celsius. Okay, so just here there is an experiment is shown by ammonium chloride. So for doing an experiment, there are some points you have to consider and you have to do it one by one. Okay. Okay, now I told you that you have practical minutes 25 minutes. So for doing the practical class in the laboratory, you have to wear some safe dress. So what are the names? Everybody please see. It is the safe dresses. Number one. Okay, let's try it. Number one, apron. When you do the practical class in the laboratory, you have to wear apron. Number two, you have to wear first one, you have to wear apron, then safety goggles, then number three, hand gloves, then number four, now it is worldwide, we are wearing mask when we go out from the house. Okay, so these are the four dresses you have to use or you have to wear when you do the practical class in the laboratory. First one is I have written apron, then safety goggles, then hand gloves, then mask. Okay. Okay, dear students, now I have drawn some diagram. Everybody see that it is the sign and symbol of hazard substance that are used in the laboratory. By seeing the symbol, by seeing the sign, we will understand what types of dangerous, though we have to be free and also precaution, what types of precaution to be taken. By seeing the symbol and sign, we will understand. Okay, first one is explosive substance. This is explosive substance. So this explosive substance, it's if any friction, it's fire easily, then so it's harmful for our body as well as in the laboratory also. So what are these? This is example is TNT, then nitroglycerin, TNT, nitroglycerin, and TNT, nitroglycerin, organic peroxide, etc. So now TNT means trinitrotoluene. TNT means trinitrotoluene. TOLUENE. So there TNT, that means trinitrotoluene, then organic peroxide and nitroglycerin. These are the example of explosive substance. Then flammable substance. Flammable substance. So these are flammable. By seeing the diagram, we see that it is just easily catch fire. If this substance come contact with the fire, then there is a fire easily catch fire. So it is also very dangerous. What are these? Alcohol, ether. Alcohol, ether, etc. Alcohol, ether, these are the flammable substance. So alcohol, many alcohol are there, methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol, like this. So alcohol, ether, etc. are the flammable substance. Then toxic substance. Okay, see that It's very dangerous. Here the sign is shown that skull and bone. That means if this type of substance get inhaled, then it may cause dangerous for our body. So these are benzene, chlorobenzene and methanol. Benzene, chlorobenzene, methanol, etc. Benzene, chlorobenzene, then methanol. Methanol, it is one kind of alcohol, etc. are the toxic substance. So benzene, the formula of benzene is C6H6. So chlorobenzene will be one hydrogen will be replaced by the chlorine, then that will be the chlorobenzene. So here in this page I have shown three hazard substance. First one is explosive substance that may cause fire easily, and flammable substance also cause fire easily. These are alcohol, ether, and explosive substance I have shown TNT, nitroglycerin and organic peroxide. And then toxic substance, these are also very dangerous. If we inhale, then it serious for the human body. Example is given benzene, chlorobenzene, methanol, etc. So by seeing the sign and symbol, we will identify the risk of the compounds or elements or that used in the laboratory. By seeing the sign and symbol, we can easily identify them. Okay, students, now I have drawn another two diagram. All of you see this one and this one. It is radioactive substance and this is corrosive substance. By seeing the symbol, we will identify this is radioactive substance, and by seeing the sign, we will identify this is corrosive substance. Okay. So radioactive substance. Okay, radioactive substance, this another name is trefoil also, trefoil. From this substance, it emits the harmful rays that may cause danger for the body or may cause cancer also. It is dangerous. So example is uranium. Uranium, the symbol is U. Another example is radium, symbol is Ra. So from these substances, it emits harmful rays that is harmful for the body. So these are called radioactive substance. The another name is trefoil. Now the corrosive substance. Corrosive substances also very harmful because if we exhale, if we inhale these types of corrosive substance, that is very harmful for the body. For example, it is sulfuric acid, it is H2SO4, then nitric acid, this is HNO3. Okay, so these are the corrosive substance. So by seeing the symbol or sign, we can easily identify what types of compound or elements are there and what types of harmful they are. By seeing the sign and symbol, we can identify. Okay, these are the dear students, That's all from the chapter. I have tried to give or discuss all the lessons that have in the first chapter, that means concepts of chemistry. So all of you please go through the chapter and you must study seriously, because time is going. If you don't be serious, then you will be loser for that. So thank you everybody. You must see the video attentively and learn all the lesson.